Hey, absolutely not.
Welcome back, everybody. It is me, Painted Sandwich. I survived. Okay, I am back. So I haven't moved quite yet, in case anybody is wondering. But we are actually working on that here in the next few weeks. I also bought a mic. So what are we doing today? Well, today we are going to be looking at autism memes. So if everybody's been here for a while, I am not diagnosed yet, but I am highly suspected of being on the autism spectrum. So today I thought, as a celebration for coming back, maybe we could look at some autism memes from r/aspiememes and memes that I thought went pretty good with the theme for today. And that just comes from me IRL or ADHD memes, oddly specific, all those other places that kind of fit the theme if you think about it. Anyways, let's go on ahead and get into the video today. And today I brought in Mochi. Here you go. Babe, what's wrong with you? You've barely touched your autism sampler platter. Oh my god. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm being called out. So if nobody knows, people who are on the autism spectrum tend to have this thing called the brown diet, and essentially it's basically anything fried or crunchy that kind of goes and fits in with like a sensory thing with us. Everything on that plate is literally in my diet, except for the fish sticks. Those are disgusting. But yeah, no. I saw a lot of people in the comments say that they did not like SpaghettiOs, which, where are you from? Because to be honest, it depends on how the SpaghettiOs are made for me. You gotta have them like nice and super heated to where they're a little bit thick in consistency. Delicious. Amazing. And the smiley faces, gotta have them. And the dino nuggies, those two dino nuggies are kissing. When you miss someone and you remember what they did to you. I'm pretty sure this goes for a lot of people, but this is especially me. I tend to miss too many people, but then I have to remember that, like, hey, Mel, remember what they taught you in therapy. Yeah, don't trust that person. It's like sticking your hand on a hot stove again, like you did earlier today when you cooked a steak. Me sprinkling memes and gifs to make up for my poor communication skills. Me trying to think of an appropriate response to a serious conversation. Yeah, no, that's just about every conversation I have at work. Hey, buddy, why do you always wear that mask? People will get annoyed if I don't try to be like them. It's exhausting, but it's like the only way I can get some kind of friends or to spend time with people. I learned to talk in a complex way, expressing different emotions with my face and having visual contact, expecting for people to treat me decently. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So anyways, my brain when someone asks me a normal question, movie quotes, song lyrics, childhood trauma, some jokes that don't land, weird theories about the world, sprinkle in some random facts there, the answers I wanted to give, neurodivergent interests. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's where everything goes. And this, everybody, is a accurate description of my brain. We have the childlike wonder, and then we have the void. Oh, hey, it's an accurate description of me running. When I catch myself doing something stereotypically autistic and wonder if I'm doing it for attention, even though I'm alone and no one knows. I have had several instances of that. Oh, gods. Oh, yeah, that's totally me. Sorry if you guys can hear Kobe in the background. What are you doing? Oh, you want me to scratch your butt? Okay. When the second to last bite was better than the last one, oh my god, yes. The sensory experience that you get with food, oh my goodness. And when it's like the best bite that you've had the entire meal, it's like Flavor Town times 10. Me with the I can't drive a car autism. Me when I realize that means SpongeBob and I share the same autism. I didn't learn... Kobe. I didn't learn... What are you doing, Kobe? I didn't learn how to drive a car until I was like 20. This is a PSA. To all of my fellow ADHD and autistic peeps, boredom can lead to meltdowns. How? Have I not realized this before? Basically, to ADHD, boredom equals emotional distress. Then the autism comes along and is like, emotional distress equals meltdown. Oh, crud. I've had boredom actually lead me to a really bad meltdown once. And see, my meltdowns are quiet now that I'm an adult. But, like, whenever I melt down, oh, gods. I have enough stamina to hold a conversation for about 3 minutes, and beyond that, I start taking physical damage. Yeah, no. Based. Oh, it's me. Oh, it's me, the zoomies. Oh no, the zoomies. How it feels to be back in my apartment after being away for more than a few months. Like, I love going outside, don't get me wrong, but to be honest, sometimes the best place is my stimmy place. Me, distraction. Is this me being productive? Perhaps. When I say no worries, I actually mean no worries for you, because they're all mine now. I have anxiety. I have all the worries. I'm stealing yours. None for you. Are you having fun? Apparently, staying to yourself and not bothering people bothers people. Yes, it does. Please stop. I am in my own space. You stay in your space. Stay in your own bubble. Kobe. Me waiting for a sudden burst of motivation to hit so I can finally put my clothes away, make the bed, buy food, and text my friend back. Me keeps looking at ADHD memes to see what else I can relate to at 1:30 a.m. I don't need sleep. I need answers. Me explaining why we need public transit. My friends who didn't ask. Oh god. Yeah, that's that right there. Position, facial expression, maybe. And the look on my friends' faces as I try to explain the most ridiculous and out of line things. Wish more people understood that being a high masking autistic is less about completely missing social cues and more about noticing social cues but having no idea how to respond. Yeah, no, half of the time, like, when somebody comes up to me and they ask me, like, a question, if it's outside of work or if it's, like, about, like, something else that my brain can't compute on, yeah, no, I don't know how to respond. Neurotypicals. I can do whatever. Autism. I need routines to function. ADHD. I function in chaos. Autism/ADHD. Wait, you guys can function? Do you function, Mochi? Me to myself. Stop oversharing just because someone is being nasty. Oh no. Yeah, no, if I had a nickel for every time I overshared yet kept things inside, I would have a lot of nickels. Which is weird, but it's happened a lot. Travel planning with ADHD part 2. I'm booking my flights 9 months early so I can get the best price. You're also going to book the hotels early. Right? Right? Okay, so like as somebody who works at a hotel, this drives me insane, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, book your hotels early, because I cannot tell you how many times somebody has came into my hotel to tell me, "Hi, I need a room for the night." "I'm sorry, sir. We're all sold out for the day. You know, it's summer and everything. You know, Panama City, big tourist destination. If you go on our app, you can figure out which hotels near us have something available." They're not going to have anything available. Please book your hotel rooms early. Please. Oh, yeah, here we go. What I think, what I can put into words, what I say to other people, and then what people actually understand. I cannot tell you how many times, especially with my significant other, there is a billion words going on back here, and then there's only so much that I can put actually into words. Like for my mouth hole to say to other people, there is only a little bit that people can understand about what I mean. Inside you, there are two wolves. One is overly touch-starved, and one wants to never be touched by any human ever. You or me. So, like, I'm a bit touch-starved, but, like, I don't like being touched even by family, and I've always felt this way, but I was raised that if you do not let somebody touch you, you're being the jerk. So that is basically how it really is with the touch starve thing. Like, I can hug family members, but I don't want to hug them. And kissing, oh my gosh, like head kisses, out of the question. Out of the question. Do not hug me without permission. Do not touch my shoulder without permission. And for the love of the gods, do not plant a forehead kiss on me unless you are my significant other. Anything other than that is weird, and you need to stop. My autistic ass, when given verbal instructions, can you repeat that part of the stuff where you said about all the things? Yeah, no, that's me. My boss has to tell me at least 5 times how to do something, when to do something, and even though I know to do it, I need to be told to do it, because I'm not going to think about it until 3 weeks later, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should have done that. You're autistic, and you have to stay at work longer, throwing your evening schedule off. Yeah, no, if you ask me to stay at work late, it actually makes me mad, even though I know I need the hours and I'm okay with it. It throws the entire schedule off. It's insane. Being autistic can be fun. You can just say plainly what you mean, and then you watch people spiral out of control trying to tell you what you meant, all the while ignoring what you said, and it reveals people really fast. Really, really fast. Life is full of ups and downs. Where are the ups? Where are they? Where are they? Oh yeah, I got this from the BoJack Horseman community. That's right. I relate to this one like severely. I can't be with people and I can't be alone. I don't know if that's a depression thing or if that's an autism thing, but holy crap. You find a YouTube channel that's dedicated to your interest. This channel has dozens of videos, and then to top it off, their voice is fucking annoying. You didn't take this into account. I did. I just judged it as a lesser point in this matter, and that is what has gotten me into so many arguments with friends and family. And I totally understand at some points that it might seem like I'm being an absolute jerk, but sometimes I just don't think about it. Or maybe if I did think about it, I didn't think that it would actually bother you. And it turns out it did. Oh yeah, hyperfixation. Everybody who is hyper-focused at JoJo at the moment, this is a Trish cosplay. All hail the Trish cosplay. It is beautiful. It is glorious. And if you do not think that this is an amazing cosplay, you are dead wrong. Me seeing some people say autism isn't a disability. Yes, it is. It impacts your normal day-to-day life. It is a disability. When you make an excuse not to go out and come up with a solution, I do this all day. Oh yeah, this also kind of goes along with, at least with me at least, why didn't you tell us anything? Because every time I do, you invalidate me. And I feel like a lot of autistic people can relate to this. Because it's like, dude, every time I speak, you tell me something else and you make me feel like, oh, my point wasn't valid at all. How the hell do people wear jeans all day, every day? I can barely make it through one shift at work without wanting to rip them off. Then I discover there are actually people out there who just sit at home in jeans. What kind of crack are you smoking? Okay, so I don't wear jeans. I used to wear them to work, but they've always been a very uncomfortable thing to me. That's why I wear, what's it called? Flared leggings all the time, because they're just so soft. Me trying to think of a reason, why do some people use teasing as a way to flirt with someone? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. If you tease me, I'm not gonna like you. Please do not. The most terrifying part of having memory issues is when you can feel something from 5 seconds ago be thrown out the window and there's an empty hole where it once was. You remember that you forgot something. Yeah, no, that is the worst part because I have quite a few memory issues and attention issues, but like, it sucks when you know you forgot something, but you don't know what it was. What really sucks is when it comes back for a second and then you forget it immediately again after that. That's when it really hurts. Why are these in here? Oh man, yeah, this is me. Also, I've seen the theory that a lot of people think that Lucifer is autistic. Please let that be the case, because honestly, I can see it. I can honestly see it in Lucifer from the show. Neurotypicals. Would you rather eat the same thing every day for the rest of your life? Yes. I was going to say eat the same thing every day, or we said yes. How do I sign up? Come on. I want my steak, SpaghettiOs, pizza rolls. I want my cheddar cheese chips. I need my sushi. I need... Being mentally ill is weird. I can go through traumatic shit and then maintain a poker face, but then have a mental breakdown over losing a pen. Yes. I can have a poker face during some traumatic crap, and then have completely misplaced emotions over the smallest thing. I'm stressed, I'm frustrated, and I'm on the verge of a meltdown. OMG, airplanes. Yeah, that's me. Here we have the elusive gifted child. The gifted child goes into life and then comes out a mentally ill adult. Autistics appearing out of nowhere after a super niche topic they are interested in is mentioned. Oh my god, yeah, that's funny. I can't imagine, I can't explain how many times I have actually done this, because I will hear out of the left corner, Five Nights at Freddy's or Digital Circus or whatever, and I'll pop in, I'll be like, hey guys, did you know that during the storyboarding of this episode that X, Y, and Z happened? Autistic muffs. The second you mention one of their interests. I don't know what anime this is from, but no, this is it. Yeah, no, this is me walking in to tell you my best interest. Could y'all stay in the house for a whole week without stepping a foot outside for 100K? I have done this, but I didn't know there was funding available. Yeah, no, if there's like any funding available, I could totally use it. Formally researching ASD, autism memes, and see if you relate. No, that's actually true story, because memes are a way I try to communicate. Oh man, okay. Aspies. Behold, a juicy, crunchy, perfectly juicy on the inside steak. This right here, this is one of my texture things. Steak that is perfectly seasoned, good crust. Everybody can enjoy a steak. But let me just tell you something. Flavor Town, guys. We're on the same wavelength. Buddy, that's called the spectrum. But it made you stronger. I was a child. I didn't need to be stronger. I needed to be safe. And I feel like a lot of us, because this is from anxiety memes, I feel like a lot of us on the spectrum could really relate to this if you had parents that did not understand. Alright, so we're taking that break in the middle of this video. I'm mildly disappointed there's no sheebs on this picture. But everybody, I need you all to pick a puppy. Everybody gets this free puppy, okay? Alright, just pick your puppy and yeah, be happy. Oh man, that is like so stimulating right there. Like, look at that beautiful, like, dude. How it feels being being autistic as a child. How it feels being autistic as an adult. I feel this. I do. I feel this. Half of the time, I feel like there's days where I'm like really, really happy, but there's days where I'm just like, why does everybody not understand and not like me? But being an autistic child from like, or suspected, as a kid, I remember everything was just so magical up until a certain point where I started understanding certain things. Even then, it was still magical, kind of. Me trying to info dump. Thought verbalization issues, making sure I sound like an idiot. Yeah, no, that's accurate. I'm talking weird. Nobody talks this way. No, it's fine. This is just how I talk. No, there's definitely something off about how I'm thinking, how I'm talking. Start talking in a slightly different way, and then it repeats forever. Nobody's born cool, except, of course, people who don't force you to talk or make eye contact when you first meet them. Yeah. Those guys are cool. Why are you so quiet? What's on your mind? My hyperfixation, my hyperfixation, my hyperfixation, my hyperfixation, my hyperfixation, also my hyperfixation, hyperfixation again! Me getting all dressed up just to go out to and be shy and awkward. I don't even dress up anymore. I stopped putting so much effort because I found that I was like nitpicking everything I was putting on. And then I just realized that nobody gave a crap when I went out. Autism rates have exploded. Yeah, because now we're actually trying to recognized. Yeah, because now we're starting to recognize that people have autism. Neurotypical people. Stop stimming, it's cringe. Autistic people. You know what? I'm gonna even harder. Yeah, that's still my stim, by the way. I'm just not very stimmy today. Yeah, what gets me so mad is that, like, people actually have gotten mad at me. And it's family members that do this, and I'll be out about this. I actually have a certain family member or a group of family members that do not like when I stim. And it kind of hurts a little bit because, you know, first, I'm going to do it more. And I can't actually help it. Like, I can't help when I do the Shiba honk, or I can't help when I outwardly just blurt something that's one of my vocal stems. I can't help it. And people need to actually understand that it's not something I can control. Now, I stopped doing it through high school because I learned that it was cringe. In the back of my head, I learned to suppress it. Every once in a while something would pop out, yeah, but I learned in the back of my head, and people beat this into me, that it's cringe to do what you're doing right now. You better stop doing it. And then when I became an adult, I learned, okay, so I actually can do this, and nobody's actually going to fault me for it if they're, a reasonable person. So I started doing it again. What triggered it was the video of Kylo the Doge. It was when he did the parking the Shiba meme, and he honked. And that actually got me doing it. And I didn't realize what I was doing, and I had to ask my doctor. I was like, what am I doing? And she said, well, it's a vocal stem, essentially what she said. Or it was something else she said it was. Well, no, she said it was a vocal stem. But anyways, she said it was like a coping thing. And she's like, did you do it before? And I'm like, yeah, I used to do it back in elementary to middle school because I used to meow. And that's when I realized, oh, it's a stem. And there's, among other things that I just blurt out, they're called vocal stems. So stop saying it's cringe. I actually can't help it. It's helping me communicate with you. It means something. DSM-5, because of their underdeveloped theory of mind, autistic people are often non-judgmental. Autistic people actually do judge. We're like, if we think what you're doing is bad, well, not necessarily bad. If they don't like it, they don't like it. I'm just saying. It's up to the autistic person, but some can be really judgy, and that's okay. It's just how they feel. It doesn't mean that they hate you or anything. It just means that they don't like something. Maybe there's something about it that's off-putting. Someone offers their hand for me to shake. We don't do that here. And this is another thing I don't do. I don't shake hands anymore at work because I don't feel like I have to anymore. I actually do the fist bump thing. That is as far as I go. I don't like touching. Reading the sub. Autism. Is this me? Probably. Make me 1,000,000 pizzas. Yes, sir. You need to make 10 pizzas. And that is how it feels. If I have anything over 20 check-ins at work, and it's an 111 room hotel, it feels like the whole entire day is going to be so slammed. Even if the hotel is empty, it's like I'm checking in all 111 rooms. Way to go, superstar. Thank you, Glamrock. Take the first tram/bus, whatever, that's packed with people. Absolutely not. Wait for the next one that arrives in 1 to 3 minutes later and get a seat. Yeah. I am not getting on a bus full of people. If I do, it is too close to people. I do not like it. No. And if one of them touches me, no, I don't think you're dirty. I just don't like touching. Me trying to understand something someone is showing/telling me. Yeah, I kind of do that, and then I feel it with, oh, that's interesting. Oh, wow. That's pretty lit. No, I'm actually pretty interested. No, don't take the phone away. I'm actually watching. Yeah, no, see, that's what I do. And I put a little bit of head movement into it because my face can't show that I'm actually interested. I have found the perfect horrible spoon. Why is it like that? That's my question. Is it just... Okay, is it just to stir with things? Because whoever made this needs to be put in jail. My emotions when I finally have a normal reason to be upset, well, now I'm not doing it. Autistic me realizing they don't care about the story I'm sharing in the middle of me telling it. Ouch. That hurts. Yeah, no, if you've ever had that, I think normal people have this too. But, it really hurts. It's like a pain in the middle of your chest when you realize that person you're talking to, that you thought you could talk to and you could trust with the information that you're freaking giving to them, does not care. They don't care. And they're not going to care, they're never going to care, and you should probably not talk to them anymore because they just don't give a shit. When you're approaching someone in a long hallway and you're not sure when to begin eye contact, ugh, okay. I don't like eye contact sometimes. It depends. I have to be close to you to do the eye contact. And I also don't like looking at the cameras either sometimes. But like, I have to be like super familiar with you to do the eye contact thing. And even then it feels gross. Like, I don't like eye contact. It is like, I don't know if it's an anxiety thing. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is, but I just do not like it. It's beautiful. By the time I remember to text back, it's too disrespectful to even do it. Yeah, no, it's hard to be autistic, from what I understand, but this is an ADHD meme, but I can relate to it. Well, you don't look autistic. I didn't know that autism was supposed to affect how I look. There's like an autistic facial features thing, I think that is a theory, but like, no, I don't look autistic, Karen. What am I supposed to look like? It's like, if you're not in a wheelchair and you're not functioning, they're not going to think you're autistic if you are just not those things. And I don't know what is up with people on that. Like, I can barely function as an adult. Like, I pay my bills and stuff, but like, no, you don't have to look and act a certain way to be autistic. It's a whole spectrum. We didn't know anything was wrong. A parent who told you to fix your face anytime you exhibited an emotion that wasn't joy. I know I don't do facial expressions, but when I do, they're exaggerated. At least to me. They're exaggerated in my mind. And there's been a couple of times where I have been told to get the look off my face. Unfortunately, I'm displaying behaviors and acting in ways. No, really. Oh, man. Glamrock Freddy has seen how sad you are. He has granted you this chalky milk for your troubles. I love Glamrock. My dad saw me smiling at someone, assumed it was because I was texting with my partner, and exclaimed, "Oh, to be young and in love." I was looking at this picture of Scrappy Doo dressed as a lobster. Ah, delicious. Finally, some good fucking food. Yeah, this is me anytime something goes with my brown diet thing. In fact, it was earlier today. I made me a steak for lunch, and it was like I hadn't eaten in a week because I ate SpaghettiOs last night. And before that, I've just been eating whatever fast food has been appealing to me. But yeah, no, this is me anytime I actually eat. And if here's a little fun fact. Like, anytime I like eat something, it has to be the right texture or I can't eat it. Because there's been 3 or 4 different times since me and my SO moved in together that I have not cooked my noodles right. Like, they have to be barely al dente. And I'm really good at doing it. And I've had to throw it out because I just can't eat it because it's just not right. It's insane. Alright, so we're basically back at the first image. So that's basically it for today, guys. Sorry I've been gone for so long. We found out that we're gonna have to move and everything. So if you guys liked the video, let me know down in the comments. As always, constructive criticism is allowed on this channel as long as it's constructive. And if you guys want to see more like this, just tell me. And I will see you sheebs in the next video, and y'all have a fantastical day. Peace out.